Good evening. I'm Alan Osborne. It's just a short one tonight. It's more like an infomercial of my opinion. Just saw an Adidas commercial come on primetime television, and I don't know. Something I want to reflect on it for a second, will you? Okay, I'm raw hind enough. I can't believe this crap. The world's turned upside down. What in the world is going on? I can't figure it out. Isn't that horrible? Anyway, I saw an Adidas commercial tonight, and this is what I think of it. Holy crap. Let's not buy anything Adidas, because let me tell you what this commercial was about. Evidently, amidst paying so much for gas, it's ungodly. Something is nothing more important to the Adidas Corporation than to be campaigning for transgender people to cross compete in sports. I turn on the commercial and look up, and there's a 300-pound man competing in some kind of shot put with hair, and it's obviously he's a man. Now, this is just crazy. Now, I don't care what you choose to do. You're allowed to do anything you want. But let's just get to a couple of facts on being fair. The only thing that's being fair is just treating people who are born with certain equipment the same way. And look, equipment matters. We don't choose it. We're all just born with it. I mean, let's face it. So, can you imagine of my generation? Can you imagine if Muhammad Ali one day just said, oh, hell, I feel like a woman? There was some kind of product back then when I was a kid on the TV. Oh, I feel like a woman. So I'm going to go over to women's boxing and just suicide people because I'm Muhammad Ali. Can you imagine? What if Dr. J had played women's basketball? And all the Olympic stars, I'm sorry, at some point, it's not, you do whatever you want, but you're just not the majority of the population. But I want to help you out with something. If you're into these cross-gender sports and you honor the concept of sports that somebody wins, then you've got to understand this concept, Adidas. Every human being is the result of a race. So it's about sports. And so if you were born with a pecker, a wiener, or a tallywacker, I'm not going to use all the bad words because somebody will have a heart attack. But if you're born and identify with one of those three things at your point of creation in the world, you compete in the men's division. You know why? Because the sperm with a pecker, wiener, and tallywacker genes won the first race ever. Now, I won't use any other words for that girl we all know as Gina, but we know that if you compete in that division, that something without a pecker, wiener, or a tallywacker genes won the first race ever, Adidas. And if you can't honor that, I'm throwing away every Adidas product that I might own and encouraging other people. Throw your Adidas shit away because they're a sports company and they refuse to honor the results of the first race ever in your life. The race to the egg. I don't know. Maybe Adidas looks at everything like that, like, oh shit, here's the other side of the ghost. Ain't nothing there. Everybody's offended by all this stuff. Actually, in my day, if you'd have been this guy and walked down the hallway acting like you didn't know if you had a tallywacker or the other equipment, we'd have probably put a sign on you like this. I'm Alan Osborne, and that's some deep thoughts. Hadn't this shit gone too far? Isn't it enough that we can't honor the first race in our life? Look, you go do whatever you want, love whoever you want, act however you want, as long as it doesn't affect other people. But when you want to change all the rules of society for probably less than 1% of society, you're just an idiot. Check your equipment, check your package. You either got one or you don't. And that's some deep thoughts on the Alan Osborne Show. I'm Alan Osborne. Y'all keep them straight out there, you hear?